Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Next Gen Emulation. In this video we are going to test Dante's Inferno on the Xenia emulator on PC. But before we jump into the gameplay test, let's first talk about this game's compatibility on both RPCS3 and Xenia. Both emulators are fully compatible with Dante's Inferno and can run the game without major problems. However, when it comes to visuals and upscaling, RPCS3 is definitely the better option. It can handle the game at 4K resolution without putting too much load on the GPU. On the other hand, Xenia becomes much more GPU demanding if you increase the resolution from the native 720p to 2K. But if you have a low-end CPU paired with the mid-range GPU like my setup, then Xenia might actually be the better choice. RPCS3 heavily depends on CPU performance, and because of that, Dante's Inferno can sometimes experience bottleneck issues. Even though FPS stays mostly stable around 58 to 60 FPS, I still noticed some sound stuttering and audio bottlenecks during the gameplay. I already uploaded the RPCS test for this game, so be sure to check it out as well. Meanwhile, on Xenia, I didn't experience any major bottlenecks or sound issues because the emulator relies more on the GPU. At 2K resolution, I was getting around 55 FPS on average, and in less demanding areas, the game even reached a full 60 FPS. However, if you want a perfectly stable 60 FPS experience on Xenia, then playing at the native 720p resolution is the best option. Now with all that out of the way, let's move on to the Xenia settings and start the gameplay test. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you can run this game at 60 FPS with 2K resolution. Let's go into Xenia Canary config. By the way, I'm running this game at Xenia Canary version, okay? So let's go. You should go for Control F and then you can tap VSync here, and then you should go down and next. As you can see, we have the frame limit set to 60, so you definitely should select that option, and then VSync is true. Okay guys, okay, so now I'm gonna show you how you can upscale the game into 2K. You just need to type here draw and then the resolution. Wait, that setting will be up. Okay, yeah, there you go, we found it. As you can see here, draw resolution is scale X and then scale Y. You need to set this option into 2. Okay, there you go. As you can see, if you set this option into 2, it will run at 2K, and if you set this option into 3, it will run at 4K resolution. So I'm going just for 2K because my PC is not that high end. So there you go. Okay, there's another setting which you need to understand about. Okay, that is GPU settings. Okay, there you go. As you can see, my GPU is set to DirectX 12, and if your GPU is more compatible with Vulkan, then you should select Vulkan. You should type Vulkan here, and then after that you should save the settings and close that config. Now just run the Xenia Canary version. Okay, so now I'm gonna just go for Dante's Inferno. Here you can see. Okay, now let's full screen. Okay, as you can see, the game launches so fast. Okay, now let's try to start the game. Okay, let's go for the start game. I'm gonna go for classic difficulty. Okay, so there will be a long cutscene here, so I'm gonna skip that in the video. Okay, the gameplay starts from here. As you can see on the left side of the screen, this game is more of the like GPU based. This Xenia emulator takes too much GPU rather than CPU, and that's why we don't see any bottleneck on the game. During the RPCS3 emulator, I was getting too much sound issues, and because my CPU is not that high end. Okay, I'm getting 50 FPS, but these are playable. If I play this game in 720p with the same specifications I have right now, I'm definitely gonna get 60 stable FPS. And as you can see, there's no sound issues in the game, so that's what matters. Okay, there you go. Okay, you can see the CPU is only utilizing like for 40 to 60%, and GPU is more utilizing. So that's why the Xenia is more compatible as compared to RPCS3 emulator for this game especially. Alright, my GPU goes over 75 degrees, that's a lot, and that's because our temperature here is very hot. Okay, that's it. The test ends here. If you guys want me to test any other games on Xenia emulator, let me know in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe for upcoming uploads. Thank you very much.